Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ross Patterson Revolution! Brought to you by GhostBed.com.
Ditch the gas station energy drinks and overpriced coffee. Cardo Max Energy Intensifier will give you the clean, great-tasting boost your day needs. Owned and operated by former Navy SEAL Sean Matson, Cardo Max Energy Intensifier is packed with B3, B6, and B12 vitamins, caffeine, and BCAAs to keep you dialed in throughout your day. Use the promo code Nooners to get 30% off your next 4 orders at cardomax.com. That's cardomax.com. Helping you achieve your max.
Yeah. Yes. Jesse had to read the pre-roll today.
Didn't have to. Sounded like everybody wanted me to.
Woo.
So I did it.
But was that a spooky voice? Should you play the Crime Corner thing as well?
Oh,
was the last one spooky?
there it is. Wait for
Helping
it.
you achieve your max.
Sounded spooky.
Oh,
It's
Jesse,
spooky, right?
you got to put the headphones on. You're missing music cues now. You know?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they couldn't hear you. Do the spooky voice one more time.
Oh, helping you achieve your
Yeah,
max.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to read the pre-roll today because everything got reset on all of the computers because they want 19 different authentication codes for all of this shit now. I've said this a million times. I'll say it again. This is the first time I've seen Giorgio frustrated today. So welcome. Welcome to my fucking nightmare.
He's just an empath, though. He picks up on energies.
Technology is bullshit. We were fine 10 years ago. Nothing has changed. The only thing that has changed now is you want 43 different passwords with an uppercase, a lowercase, a number, some form of exclamation mark. And then also, we need your phone number, we need your home address, we need your email address, we need a backup email address for that. And if, God forbid, you get a new phone, we're gonna need all the info from that to go along with everything else to open up all of the shit. And I'm just staring. This is nothing more than a prop.
I gotta stop you, Russ. I need the camera on me, because
Go
do
ahead.
you know what happened 10 years ago? Do you know, 10 years ago when life was good? 10 years ago and 7 days, the world lost Steve Jobs. And I think when he was here, everything was still good.
10 years ago?
Was it really?
October 5th, 2011.
All right. Well,
That's a little crazy.
I mean, I guess, dude.
Maybe that's what's happening.
I'm an unpopular opinion here across the board, okay? We'll go back to Steve Jobs since you brought it up. That old iPod, loved it. Still one of the greatest inventions ever. You know what? You know what's so great about it? You couldn't be bothered. You walked into a gym, you had that fucking small brick in your pocket, and all it was music. You couldn't take a photo of anybody. You couldn't look at any social media apps. You could actually just genuinely work out and not scroll through emails, text, phone calls, fucking Twitter, Instagram. There was no distractions. Best workouts I ever had in my life was that small white brick in my pocket that gave me nothing but music. I had nowhere to go. I didn't have endless options on Spotify or iTunes where I was like, let me decide to be fucking Diplo in the gym and find that one song that I only know 4 bars from fucking 1998. What is that? Oh man, iTunes. Yeah, it's got every option in the world. I can just type that in. They'll find it for me. They never find it for me. It's a fucking remix of some other fucking bullshit song that I never listened to in the first place. And now I'm distracted. Everybody else is taking fucking photos and videos and all this other shit. If I see one more person jumping in the gym or on the elliptical, just taking pictures of them on the elliptical, here's the thing. If you're that fucking hot on the elliptical, everyone in the world knows how hot you are because everywhere you walk, every single person is staring. You don't need to take a picture of yourself hashtagging it, getting it, or grinding it on a fucking elliptical machine. You're already hot, okay? Just go enjoy being hot into the world. You don't need to fucking take 94 pictures of it, and I don't need to see it in the fucking gym. The rest of this bullshit. I don't know any of these fucking passwords now. I've had to change every single one of them to child's names from the 7th century that I don't really know, where it was like, oh, I wonder if it was Clydesdale Patterson the 4th. His first name Clyde's, middle name Dale, Patterson the 4th. I don't know what to name this shit anymore. I'm out of it. And you know why I'm out of it? Because I keep getting a fucking email, or every time you type in a password that says, hey, sorry, it's me, your fake human who's watching and listening to everything you do through the goddamn computer. You can't use an old password. Try something new. I can't even remember what the fuck I ate last night, let alone 80 fucking passwords in my life for your fucking bullshit, Ticketmaster. Now I'm on Twitter. I don't remember any of this dog shit. Nothing. Give me a goddamn speak and say. That is all I fucking need in this lifetime. And I'm glad, Giorgio, that you're part of this now and you're finally taking up the good fight and you want Jobs back. You want Jobs back.
I've been wanting him back. I've actually started an underground cult studying necromancy to try to bring Steve Jobs back.
Yeah, well.
I'm watching old episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer trying to figure out how to bring Steve Jobs back from the dead.
Yeah, underground shit works. Ask Harriet Tubman. All right? The rest of this fucking bullshit, man, to hell with it. This is a fucking prop at this point. Literally, because there's nothing on it. Nothing. Just enter your password. That's it. Enter your fucking password.
Do you not have it?
No, this is an expensive fucking Frisbee. I might as well go out to a disc golf course and throw this on a par 4 at 325 because it doesn't fucking matter. None of this matters.
Let's go to Zilker.
Boy.
ACL's done. We can go now.
Yeah. Is that what, were they using the diff golfs for ACL?
It's a pretty easy course.
Yeah.
Zilker.
Yeah. So, Jabes, you're going to have to man the YouTube or whatever else. I got nothing on this fucking thing. What I do know is just off of memory, because I read articles. That's all I use this thing for. Reading and writing in basic Word articles. I know this, Jabes.
We have a
Dog the
computer
Bounty
in front of
Hunter
you.
is out. I don't need it. Fuck him.
Don't we?
I'm one of the best at improv of all time. I don't care.
I know, but these, if you're
some
talking
would say
about
the best.
stuff,
No, I read it. I remember it. I retain it. Smart enough to do that. I could probably rock an IQ test above 80 still.
we have like 5 computers out there.
Do we?
Yeah.
Elephant brain, elephant hog.
Do you want to get them an air?
Don't need it. Who cares? Dog the Bounty Hunter's out. That's what I care about, Jabes. Sprained ankle. Some say broken. Some say nothing's wrong with him at all. All I know is this. Dog would not let us down. He would not fake anything like that, Jabes. Do you know him to be different than that?
No, but sprained an ankle. What I know of him is he would,
Plow through it.
plow through it, slap some shit on there.
I think he's sober now. Georgie,
Yeah.
you can just stand up. I don't really. People will know you.
People know that you.
People love you.
People know that you're here.
Yeah. People
They
love
know
you.
we're in a studio with all of you guys around.
Thanks, man. So what we'll do
Thank
here.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Dog the Bounty Hunter. Oh, Brian Laundrie called parents from the scene.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
From the scene.
Thanks for this new computer. This other one. Who cares? Who cares? Thanks, Georgia. Technology, friends. I appreciate that applause right there. James, you're missing out by not tapping in today.
I'm here. Thanks.
He's got, no.
I got
the
it.
sound effects he's got dialed in now are fucking amazing now, dude. I mean, it's
I'm
great.
excited.
I can tell. Dog is out, Jabes. Gone. We're not going to catch Laundrie now. Here's new prediction, new update, okay? I was not foreseeing an injury, okay? I'm not a soothsayer. I don't have a crystal ball, anything. But I knew this. I knew that if Dog was on the case, Laundrie was getting caught, he was going to prison. Now he's not. Forget it. That guy's going to Mexico, brother. We're never getting Brian Laundrie ever. And Brian Laundrie is our new DB Cooper. He's gone. We can't figure out how he vanished, and that's it. If Dog couldn't find him, I'm all out. I don't even pay attention. I don't even trust the FBI. Matter of fact, I was so sure that he was going to catch him that Dog was going to be our new FBI. They were going to just scrap those 3 letters and go with DOG. What's
make
the
him
DOG?
the head.
Yeah.
Head of the FBI.
Head of the FBI. Why not? Who have we had in there?
He's just taking a break, though.
Not taking a break. He took a break of the ankle.
He's just taking a break from Brian Laundrie Hunt after the injury. He'll be back.
I don't know if he'll be back. I don't know. When you get that scent inside of you, that dog scent, it's hard to go off the trail because then you got to restart over and you got to get that scent back in your nose.
Yeah.
Kids, look, all the white women out there who are concerned about finding Brian, that's done now. Dog is off the case, and our FBI doesn't give a shit. Who else is in? Who is in there? Ray, some of those other fucking worthless humans who are now selling books about Trump on fucking 60 Minutes. The FBI is meaningless, okay? Dog is who we believed in.
Comey?
Yeah, fuck Comey. Yeah, all these fucking jackasses, done. It was dog or nothing. Now we get nothing, okay? So unless he magically heals and then gets that scent back inside of his beak, we're not catching Laundrie.
Yeah.
So, shit, it's unfortunate. But that murder will go unsolved. And you heard it here first. All of my hope was in dog. Now we're dogless out there. Okay?
Yep.
Dogless out in this world. Is Nick here today? Or did he just take a permanent vacation?
I don't know. Don't know where Nick is.
What'd you need him for?
I don't know if this was his computer or not.
I don't think so. Says
No, it's
Ameri-
the, it's
I
the
use
American
that
Party
computer
one.
a lot.
Yeah, it's sort of like company computer.
All right, cool.
Do you
Look
need
at
a
that.
password or something?
No, but
Oh.
I think this is the one we bought for like $800, right?
Yeah.
That's great. The rest of this bullshit, oh yeah, spend fucking 80 grand on your computers. Why? Just buy this fucking hunk of shit for 800 and call it a day.
Yeah.
All we need is the basics anymore, you know?
Yeah.
And that's all dog needed as well. He just needed a dirty ass flannel and some sniffs of some gym socks, and he was gonna find Laundrie. Off the case, he's got to re-get those sniffs in if he's coming back. Don't have a lot of hope for this. Cheers to Brian. You won. Brian Laundrie, you won today. Okay? And I salute you. Anybody who can beat the law, beat the dog, dude. Do you know?
Yeah. Sorry, you're saluting Brian Laundrie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He won.
Just wanna
He
make
won.
sure.
He beat. It was him versus Dog the Bounty Hunter. Now I'm looking at life. I went off on a rant yesterday on a Drinking Bros podcast about this, about buying the dip in America, because I'm super low on America right now. I love it. It's the greatest country on earth, and I'll never go anywhere else. However, we're not as sweet as we used to be. Like, everybody's getting fired for all this fucked up shit. And we're starting to dig and find shit from 10 years ago now, 20
Not
years
starting.
ago.
That's how it's been.
Recently, right? Within the last 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Since Trump got into office. Can we just call a spade here? Can we quit pretending about what's actually going on? Once Trump got in, it was like, oh, fuck. The world's evil. Everybody's evil. Let's dig through everything and find all of the things. Let's get a Me Too movement going. Let's wear some fucking pussy hats. Fucking all Republicans are racist, white supremacist. You're fucking believing Hitler. You know what else? Fuck everyone else, dude. We got more diversity. Let's dig through everybody's emails. Fire everybody across the board. That's what we're doing now. And it happened again last night with John Gruden. He's out. Was I shocked about any of those emails? No.
Yeah.
He's a dirtbag fucking NFL coach. And to be honest, that's the way I want my NFL coaches. I don't care if they're a little bit misogynistic, okay?
Yeah, when I will say, like, the racist stuff aside, like the misogynistic stuff, I kind of go, how else do you want your football? I mean, I know, not like bad.
The racist shit actually wasn't racist shit, though.
What was it?
Tim Brown, who was one of the greatest wide receivers of all time, played for Gruden for years, actually went on a podcast yesterday and he goes, no, dude, I'm telling you, that rubber lip thing, he's been saying that for years. In front of the team, everyone, including myself. I am a black man. He's like, that guy is not racist. I've spent every day with him.
What does rubber lip mean?
It just means you're lying a lot, that your lips are so big that you can barely get out the lies. It's a weird fucking term. Whatever, man. Everybody said he's used it, including Mike Tirico was on last night, Sunday Night Football, and he goes, look, man, I did Monday Night Football with John Gruden for 8 years. He goes, I spent 3 days a week with this guy for 8 years of my life. I'm black. This guy's never said anything remotely racist. He's always been hilarious. And he goes, that's kind of it. And he goes, shit. So did Tony Dungy. And it's like, we're starting to reach now for shit,
Wait,
right?
hold the phone. Tirico admitted that he was black?
Yeah.
He's been saying he's Italian all this time. Like, I'm not even kidding. That's
Really?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, he's partly, he's a fucking black guy. So is Tony Dungy, for
he
Christ's
keeps
sakes.
saying he's Italian
Yeah.
and not black.
Yeah. Well, he is. He's a black
Convenient.
man. Black man.
He's black in this conversation.
He's, type in Mike Tirico. He's black.
okay.
But the rest of it, I'll go down the rest of these emails, okay? He said women shouldn't be fucking referees in the NFL. I said that years ago.
I sort of.
I've said it on this podcast 30 fucking times. And I realize I can never have a job other than this.
I was about to say, and now you're both not coaching the Raiders.
Yes.
Yeah. So kiss that dream goodbye.
It's the dumbest shit of all time. And to be real with it, we're just doing things just because we can. Not because we should, not because we're not hiring the most talented people anymore. It's because, oh yeah, I think that would be a fun thing. They put that woman in the Super Bowl last year, blew one of the worst calls of all time, and it was just like, no one could say anything. They were like, yeah, I mean, it was a bad call. Who made the bad call? It was the dumb girl. She couldn't fucking see, she's too small. It's like saying Baker Mayfield's a shitty quarterback because he's too little. It is. It's true. She's too small. She can't run. She can't get in the right positions fast enough. Fuck it. Why are we doing it? Why, just to do it? Like, who cares? Who fucking cares? I don't understand.
But it was her dream.
It's my dream.
But why can't she do it if it's her dream, Ross?
My dream's to open up a fucking Fendi company like Rihanna. I don't know anything about women's fucking dresses. So I'm not going to get into that business just because I can. Just because I can. So fucking stupid.
Do you have the email?
Yeah, I do. I have the emails. So somebody sent them to me yesterday. I went through them. All right. He used the word faggot a couple times, which 10 years ago.
And that was 10 years ago?
Yeah. People were saying.
In regards to an actual gay person?
No, in regards to Roger Goodell. Yep.
I mean,
We're all thinking it. We're all thinking it. He called him. So
10
here was the exact.
10 years ago, yeah.
Here was the exact phrase. Okay, and YouTube. I apologize. I'm just reading this word for word. An anti-NFL pussy faggot was his phrase that he used for Roger Goodell. I don't know that anybody would disagree with that.
No.
And it was like Joe Rogan said at his stand-up, and he goes, man, I wish that word wasn't taken back because it wasn't used as a negative connotation for gays. It was actually for straight men who fucking suck at their job. It's kind of what it is.
I mean, yeah.
So Goodell, I got a hold of these emails. Here's what really fucking happened, because I know some other people, I'm not going to say who or why. Mark Davis, the owner of the Raiders, didn't want to fire him. Loves him. Loves him. The pressure came down for 48 hours of like Goodell finally saying, fire this motherfucker. And the reason why it happened so late and it was released during Monday Night Football last night, Mark Davis didn't want to do it. Gruden technically resigned because there was a huge contract of like $10 million a year on the back end of that or whatever it was. What I heard inside the organization was the reason why it took that long. One, Mark Davis didn't want to fire him. Two, he was going through and figuring out how to pay him the rest of the money because he fucking loves him. And they figured it out. So don't worry about Gruden. And the reports of him not getting the remainder of that contract are not fucking true. They had a nice sweetheart deal on the side because they were beef fries, and he didn't want his coach to get fired for emails that were 10 years old. But yeah, the rest of it, normal shit.
Gosh, I know. I wish we could actually.
Actually, what?
Like, read them. Or go through.
Why? I need 14 different identifications now to get into my computer. So, good luck. I don't like. We can ship it off to whatever. But I remember the quotes word for word. If you want those, Michael Sam, the first gay player drafted. He did not think he was good enough. Told one of the GMs not to draft him and said, don't be pressured to have a queer person on your team just because the commissioner wants you to do this. Pick the best player.
I agree with that.
So here we are.
Did Michael Sam even play, though?
No, didn't.
Yeah.
He got drafted. And then he made a huge fucking thing about I'm the first gay NFL player and shit's rad. And then he just decided not to work out, signed all the endorsement deals, did the fucking photo shoots for all the shit. And the fucked up thing was Michael Sam was pretty good in college. That's the difference between like him and Tom Brady, right? Michael Sam was actually a highly decorated college athlete. He was the defensive player of the year in the SEC, which is fucking impossible. Or he's first team all SEC. First team all SEC defensive team.
He was SEC Defensive Player of the Year
Yeah,
and
there you go.
AP First Team All-American.
Had the talent. However, on that jump to the NFL, you have to try. And you gotta try even harder. Because all the guys are better, quicker, faster, stronger. And then you look at Tom Brady. Total gimp. Shit show of a quarterback in college. Oh, he was drafted 6th or 7th round. He deserved it. It wasn't that good. Didn't win any of those awards. But turned it around in the NFL, woke up and realized, oh shit, I'm in the NFL. I gotta fucking try. That's the difference. But Gruden's out, fired, he's gone. The sad thing is like, I'd love to see him back in the Monday night booth because I loved him on Monday night. I actually really enjoyed him and Tirico on Monday Night Football for all those years.
I just like him.
He was always funny and cool and a bro, and it's
But
like...
you could tell, I mean, look, you could tell he was a little misogynistic, probably like mildly racist, probably, all of these things, but he sort of was like grandfathered he wasn't that old, but he sort of was like in that world, right? He's just like such a
Sort of.
dude. He's such a dude.
He had so
It's
many great
ridiculous.
black players over time, and they all loved him. There's not one ex-black player that has said a bad word about
Keyshawn
him.
Johnson.
What did Keyshawn say?
He dragged him through the fucking mud.
Well,
He's always hated Gruden.
but let's face it, he benched Keyshawn Johnson, and Keyshawn Johnson wanted to play. Keyshawn Johnson was too fucking old, and like he benched him for a great reason. I don't really have a problem with that. Just because you think you can get out there and play anymore, you can't. It's like me saying I can get out there today. The best answer we've ever had actually was on Drinkin' Bros podcast with Michael Irvin, one of the greatest of all time receivers. And I asked him, I said, hey, because he's shredded still. And one of the greatest interviews of all time. And I asked him point blank, I go, could you get out there today and do it? And he goes, man, I look like I could. And I could still catch the ball. I'm probably still pretty fast. However, when that first hit came down, it
All the
would
bones
break
would crack.
my hip in half.
Yeah.
I would be broken on the field, and someone would have to carry me off.
Someone's saying Antonio Brown. Did they not get along?
Oh, well, did you watch the Hard Knocks?
Yes,
Antonio
that's
Brown
why.
was the guy who fucked up everything.
Yeah.
Burned his feet.
In like a cryo?
Yes, in the cryo thing. And then he had to put up with Antonio Brown's bullshit over and over and over
He was still
again.
fucking cool to Antonio Brown, though.
He never played for the Raiders.
Yeah.
Technically.
Because how could he play?
Well, no, he
was
beat
always
the
fucked
shit
up.
out of his girlfriend or UPS driver or the moving truck guy, and then he got thrown out of the NFL after that. So, like, nothing you could do. I know the Patriots had traded for him because they were like, yo, we're done with this. But, so whatever. He's gone. I've heard there's some worse emails out that are coming on later on down the pike. I don't have those yet. Whatever, man.
Gruden is going to start a sports show with Jason Whitlock on the Blaze.
Yeesh. I hope
That
not.
might not be true. Probably. I mean, it's
too early.
It's
There's
an
no way.
unreliable source, but
It's too early.
He should have a podcast, right? Look,
Avoid
if we
Whitlock.
start the Cancel House, like you guys, we will have the best people ever here.
Cancel House
Yeah.
would crush.
Cancel
Cancel House would crush.
Yeah.
We're like, cool. We don't care. I mean, as long as you're not for real fucking racist or for real fucking like rapist and shit.
Yeah.
Creepist, come on down.
Come on down, dude.
Right?
We don't care. I
Or
don't-
Chrissy Teigen. You're not allowed.
Well, she'd be fine in the Cancel House, but
No, she's not allowed in Cancel House. We want actually good,
I'm not
talented people
having her
that
there.
get like
Yes.
fucked over.
no. And even Chappelle, like, dude, if I read one more fucking article about someone trying to cancel Dave Chappelle, fuck off.
At this point, it's just sort of funny, right?
He's
Like,
above the law, dude. Get over it. The
Yeah.
special was hilarious. That's the thing, man. And again, I said this about Morgan Wallen too. If you're great, that is all people care. They will forget about all this shit and they don't fucking care. That Chappelle special was so good, no one cares.
Have you seen the disparity between the reviews by actual people that review stuff and the actual audience for Chappelle's stand-up?
Oh, yeah.
what?
It was like 33% for the reviewers and then 98% for the audience.
Yes. Yes.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And then,
That goes for a lot of things, I believe.
There's a site called Thirsty, since we're on the cancellation topics today. Greatest fight of all time over the weekend. One of them, for sure. Not the greatest of all time, but that's a little much, Ross. Right? I'm gonna pump my shit. I'm gonna refer to myself in the third person, tell myself to slow down. Okay? It was a great fight, though. Tyson Fury and Wilder. That was one of the best fights I have ever seen. He wins the championship, and immediately fucking Thirst.com. Thirst.com would have been better. They've got him saying the N-word from fucking, I don't know, 10 years ago, whatever. It's just like,
Who?
dude, the guy who won, Tyson Fury, and it's just like, dude, you can't, if you have just one bit of success, they'll find something from you from
It's on
anywhere or whatever.
Thirstyfornews.com. Heavyweight champion of the boxing world, Tyson Fury, is facing major heat after a video of him using the N-word was reposted all over social media, rapping along with Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
Rapping
Rapping in a song. It's all we're doing. Rapping along. But you know what? You just won the greatest
one
fight
I
of all
can't do.
one of the greatest
There's
fights of
other
all
ones-
times.
yeah.
And then hey, we're gonna dig up this video of you rapping to a fucking song. Like, good
that
luck.
one I can't do. Like
Also-
those ones where they get people like that.
Right.
Come on, dude.
Also, the man gets punched in the face for a living.
Yeah.
Like, what are you trying
What
to
kind of
educate?
standard
Yeah.
are you holding him
Right.
to?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
like
yeah.
He was raised in a
not
van.
a politician.
Literally raised in a
But
van.
that's the other thing. Like, why does every single person need to have the like clean background of like a politician or like? Do you know what I mean? He's
but they're not
exactly
clean.
right. He
Politicians aren't clean.
I'm just saying, like, what do we expect
I don't know.
of people? It's
yes.
the same thing with like musicians, you know, when people kill
Yeah.
themselves or whatever. Like, what did you expect, like, of this person?
And I'm gonna stay on this theme, okay? Show Tom Cruise at that fucking game yesterday, because you and I were chatting about this off air
I
last
almost
night.
don't want to show it
We're going to.
because I love him.
So what? He's like, this is the other thing of like, what do we expect from people? Okay,
It's unrealistic.
all of it is unrealistic. Show Tom Cruise. People were bashing Tom Cruise. He showed up at the Giants game. There he is. So he shows up at the
that
Giants
one-
game, the playoff game the other night, right? This is Tom Cruise, and people are like, oh, your face is puffy, you're fat, or whatever. First of all, he's not fat, one.
No.
Two, he's 60 years old, dude. What do we
Yeah.
expect of people anymore?
Well,
he's
Bob-
fucking 60.
Yeah,
60 years old.
We have way too high expectations for people, and some of them we don't even hold for ourselves, right? Like, if the people that are digging up this stuff go
Yeah,
10 years
yeah.
back in their own life,
Yeah.
whether it was on Twitter or just said among friends,
Yeah.
like, you wouldn't be clean. Like, you wouldn't come out
And
of this.
all of this
on
is
top.
unsustainable. All of it is unsustainable. In life, this perfection or this thing or whatever. Like, I know we all know Tom Cruise, and we're used to him looking the same age for 40 fucking years at this point. But he looks great for 60. If I
Yeah.
look like that at 60, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I'd
because
sell a
it's
leg.
an easy fix, right? You get
That-
a little tan.
That's
you
Norm
like
Macdonald.
that's the that's the what?
That's Norm Macdonald. So
I don't
this
believe
is
it's Tom Cruise.
This is the conspiracy that's going around right now, because it's Norm Macdonald. Can you explain that backstory, real quick, of the Norm Macdonald Tom Cruise thing? I can't pull it up on this computer, but
I have no backstory. I'm just looking at this photo. That is Norm Macdonald.
So that's the joke. You know that, right?
Yeah, but like it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
It's low hanging fruit.
Explain it to the audience. Bob, look up the Norm Macdonald Tom Cruise thing.
Bob and I were talking yesterday as well with the hair. I think everything else, we're just used to him having like a fucking thick.
And it might be
Dark
thick. It looks like it's slicked
salad.
down. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Might have been a wet night at San Francisco.
Yeah.
Maybe it just, he usually has
Anybody though with wetted down hair, it's gonna look thinner. I'm standing up for you, Tom. I'm siding with you, Tom.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Hold on. Yeah, I got to find this actual one. So it's essentially just people. There's not much.
Is it just side by
No,
side?
dude. Norm Macdonald used to joke about Tom Cruise all the fucking time and say he was him and vice versa back in the day. Man, I wish I had a computer. I don't. Technology, man.
Is that one not working?
It is, but I
Safari?
don't know how to go into another fucking tab on this thing.
Up in the corner, there's a plus.
Boom. There we go. There it is.
Okay.
Norm Macdonald faked his own death to murder Tom Cruise and assume his life. Okay? And Norm Macdonald's been saying that forever.
Has he?
Yeah, hang on. There's a story
Okay.
about it. Bear with me. Talk about something
Essentially,
else, Jesse.
what you were saying is, from what I saw from the article on Bro Bible, they broke it down pretty decently, which was just that, yeah, Tom Cruise has been the butt of Norm Macdonald's jokes forever.
Okay.
And this is like some kind of
All
weird
right,
situation
all
where
right.
Norm Macdonald has
I
slid
thought
his
it was.
life. Or,
I
Yeah.
thought it was Frank Stallone, but it was Tom Cruise.
I think it's both.
It's both.
And OJ. He's got a couple
Oh
favorites.
yeah.
But
He's got a couple butts.
Yeah.
the Tom Cruise thing, and now that he's morphed into that, everybody's saying it's Norm Macdonald. And
I love
Tom
that. And
Cru-
if Tom Cruise did that for Norm,
yeah,
I love him even more. And by the way, I feel like he would.
maybe. And the other thing about this too is like, dude, in between, like for movies, you slim down as much as you possibly can, dehydrate yourself, and everything else, because it lives forever, right? And rightfully so. I'm not even gonna fucking bitch about it. Okay. Then afterwards, most people, all your favorite stars, DiCaprio, Denzel, everybody else, goes on a fucking purge, dude, and just fucking eats everything in life.
I've been there.
Yeah, everybody has.
For Range 15, like after that.
Yeah. Pizzas, pies.
Italian dinner
drugs.
after Italian dinner.
Yeah. And that's what you do. So Tom Cruise is probably in between movies. He took his son to the game. It's probably like, man, I want to hang out now. Should he have worn a hat or something and kind of kept a low profile? Maybe. But it's also Tom Cruise, and it's
But
just
now
like, well,
I'm
fuck
like, now I'm loving it because of the Norm Macdonald thing. Because I would have thought that Tom Cruise would never have been, like, he is so protective of his.
Yeah.
He's like a Kim Kardashian, right? Like, he's always in makeup. He's always got the stuff done. You never see Tom Cruise disheveled.
And Bob, you told an interesting story about a big celebrity yesterday. I won't say who it was, that you'd worked with, that before they were going to like a college tour or whatever, they were getting hair sprayed on, makeup, all that other shit, right?
Yeah. Before, just like to appear on stage, they didn't even take pictures with the kids, I think. Like they were just on stage and were like, "Hey, what's up?" And
Yeah.
And they were getting full makeup
Yep.
and getting the
That's
hair bald
someone,
spot
though-
sprayed.
But
Right.
that's also the way it should be. It used
And
to
I
be.
think that that's the way Tom Cruise has
Yes,
always been.
correct. And so this is the one time in life that Tom Cruise was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to have a stylist or anything else. I'm just going to be Tom Cruise and walk outside and go to a fucking game
Wait.
and enjoy my life.
Hold on. But Tom Cruise, the same Tom Cruise who has no non-Scientology actors around him or crew members when he's on set working, he's not in public. This is clearly a plant Tom Cruise from the Scientology church, a
Like
lookalike.
it's not really. It may be Miscavige, right?
Well,
Right, and then there's
What's
a
his
red
name?
herring about
It
the
may be
Norm
the wife.
Macdonald.
who's the one?
They
Who's the
can't
one on
find.
TikTok who's doing all those deep fakes?
Miles Fisher.
Yeah.
Who's a really funny guy. It's just funny to me that there's a certain subset of human beings right now that are essentially like, oh boy, Jesus looked like shit on TV the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, oh, our Christ looked
Right.
awful.
I know.
Yeah, so like I don't believe
It's-
it's him.
You don't think it's him?
No, I think it's like a Tom Cruise lookalike they put there to like be goodwill towards people and say, "Hey,
No.
Tom Cruise is not."
No.
He's drinking something elixir in some sort of Sea Org ship before he blasts off
Yeah,
somewhere
like
else.
I'm.
He's not
I'm
doing
kind
this.
of. I mean, I'm with Giorgio a little bit.
Yeah, they don't think it's him.
Or is he done? Like, was that the last? You know, was Top Gun the last thing? Is he done? Is he just like, you know what?
No, it's not. So I know personally he signed on for 2 more Mission Impossibles.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well,
And he's going to die on one of them, so, like, does it really matter?
Yeah.
Like, that leg injury on the last one was gnarly. They still haven't released that fucking movie, so, like, we're starting to get into Avatar territory where it's just like, oh, yeah, we've shot 5, and they'll be coming out in 2029. And
Yeah.
it's like, bro, we're all done with Avatar. Like, I have zero desire to see any of that bullshit. This is where Mission Impossible is headed right now, where we're like, yeah, I mean, I guess we're going to do that thing. But Tom Cruise, I love you. You look great. You're 60 years old, dude. Enjoy your life.
I love Tom Cruise too.
Enjoy your life, dude.
What if they're
Go.
cloning
And
him?
again, like I said, it's an easy fix. Like he could literally, it's a little bit of color on the face and his hair dry.
Look,
And
maybe.
he's back. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? This is it's not like the end.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh man, he's done. It's like literally tomorrow on ET, he's going to be like fully look the exact same. And be like, yeah, well, the lighting or something, and be like super charming about it. And like everyone's going to love it.
It's just like it's like seeing Jesus pooping,
Yeah.
right? You forget that he's a human being.
What?
Wait.
God.
Yeah.
No, he's the son of God. But what
Also
are we?
part of the Trinity?
I don't know. Bob is on a real Jesus kick
Because
today.
he's Jesus. He's Scientology Jesus.
You
So it's like-
Is
love
he?
that Kanye album as much as I did.
Yeah. I did.
And that's fine. Like,
Yeah, he's like, we'll say like he's a god, right?
Yeah. Maybe a
Like-
high saint.
Yeah, he's like a
Abraham
well,
or something.
What is it in Scientology though? It's like Sea Org.
Well,
and then-
those are the slaves.
Yeah. So what's the top? I want to say the celebrity.
Right. It's a.
There's literally like a celebrity.
not Shaka,
echelon.
Not
He's like a
Shaka
Mother
Khan.
Teresa type.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Although
whatever.
I heard she was a bitch.
Yeah, real cunt. Mother
Everyone
Teresa.
knows that
Yeah,
shit.
I have no
so.
idea.
He's the LeBron of Scientology.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? What LeBron's second best, third best. So,
Yeah, because
I'm just
David
trolling.
Miscavige is still at the top.
yeah, Miscavige is still at the top, and then Elron.
And it's
so
such
yeah,
a great
actually, that's a
name.
great analogy. There's 2 people ahead of Cruz.
And Elron's dead.
Well, Elrond's dead, so
Yeah.
there's only one at this point.
There's only one.
Highlander.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to talk about looking great in public? So I'm watching you had the Today Show on yesterday. Michael Jordan was on it, which he never fucking does interviews.
Yeah,
It's
and
really shocking. Pull up this shot of him. His Zoom background was the greatest thing of all time, and it was just another reason you love Jordan. Even his Zoom background just said, fuck you guys, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck everyone.
How is it? Did he have like a good camera hooked up?
Oh,
kinda
you'll
thing?
see. Watch, pull up to his Zoom
He's
background from
also,
yesterday.
He's like behind some cause, isn't it, for NASCAR?
Yeah.
getting
So
more-
so he dumped a bunch of money into getting that black driver sponsored,
Mm-hmm.
Bubba Wallace, and said, "Hey man, I want to do this," and I want to say it was for the right reasons, but NASCAR is extremely lucrative if you win. If
Right.
you have a winning team, Bubba
If we
Wallace
know
won.
anything about Jordan, it's
Probably
he's not super into the cause.
nope.
He's
no.
really
He's
into
never
the
cared about
money.
racism.
Yep.
And even his interview yesterday confirmed that too, where he was just like, they were like, "Oh, is there racism in NASCAR or whatever?" And he goes, "Yeah, I knew what I was getting into." And he goes, "Been there, done that. Did
Yeah.
it growing up." And he goes, "I don't care."
Yeah.
And he goes, "All you have to do is just work harder, and if you win, no one cares." It was awesome. We were just like, "Hey man, let's not go down the racism route here. All you have to do is fucking win, and nobody gives a shit." And that's true. This
They
was his
tried, though.
background on Zoom yesterday. Thanks, Bob.
Nice.
Do you notice anything in the background there?
All the trophies.
All the championships
Yeah,
that
yeah.
he's won, all of his MVP. So the MVP trophies are right behind his head. The other ones are world championships and slam dunk contests and everything else. It is everything that you want out of a fucking athlete who wants to smash your face in every single second of the world and then remind you how great he is and put all of his trophies up. The only thing that was comparable to that, in my opinion, and they're cut from the same cloth, was Lance Armstrong. There is a photo that Lance Armstrong took, Bob, if you can find that, where he's laying on the couch.
Oh.
And all it is
I feel like Jordan did or Kobe did
framed
the same thing.
jerseys from all the Tour de France's he won. It was one of the biggest fuck yous of all time, and I think it was the driving force for the government to come after him and say, "Cool, man, we're all done with this. There it is." Look at that. Because he
And
posted this.
Oh, okay. So this was after he was caught, but the government didn't quite come after him, right?
Yeah. The government was like thinking about pressing charges, and
And
he
he
was just
goes,
like, "Hey, dude, I'm just
"Fuck
relaxing."
you.
He goes, "Just let me relax, dude." I mean, it was just so simple. Such a nice fuck you to everybody. I love shit like this. I said this last night, dude. The only way we're gonna truly bring America back is by having more people, these fuck you people. Again, I'm not saying I want 9/11 to happen again to get another Toby Keith, but something's got to happen to get some greatness back into the world here. And we need that fuck you America attitude back, baby.
Yeah.
We all
It's,
stop being
long gone.
pussies. Stop making fun of Tom Cruise. 60. Go look at your fucking 60-year-old mom or dad and then put a picture of them next to Tom Cruise. And tell me what the difference is. You know?
Samesies, yeah.
Put up Marsha and your mom, who's 60, next to Tom Cruise, or your dad. Fuck it. Put up fucking Bill. Put a picture of Bill, your dad, next to Tom Cruise, and tell me, gun to head, who you want to fuck. It's still going to be Tom Cruise at the end of the day. At 60 years old.
Well, because you're putting up a picture of your dad.
Yeah, well, your dad fucked too. And I don't want to dad shame,
Put up a picture of your own dad against Tom Cruise and tell me which one you want to fuck.
All right?
Right? You're really making a lot of points today.
Whatever,
Ross.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm on a fucking roll here.
You really
today.
are. You really are.
God damn it.
Spitting it.
Spitting hot fire today.
Yeah. It's all making sense.
Go fuck your dad. That's what I'm telling you at home. All right? You want to
If you don't like Tom Cruise, go
Tom
fuck your dad. And that's all we have to say about that.
I wish we could have named this episode on YouTube. If you don't like Tom Cruise, go fuck your dad. All right?
Yeah. It's a shame we can't do stuff like that. Because that one would have crushed, I think.
I remember somebody was talking shit in fantasy football the other day and said, "Oh, your team sucks. Fuck you." And I go, "If you say that one more time, I'm going to fuck your dad in front of you." And it just kind of shut down the whole conversation.
Yeah.
They were like, Jesus Christ,
No
man,
one's
that was a little
surprised that
aggressive.
you escalate the fucking
Whatever.
fantasy football chat too.
I'm in 7 leagues. I won 6 out of 7 this weekend.
Sure.
Everybody can get bent, all right? Get bent, losers. All right? Dog is off the case. We lost a murderer today. He's out in the world. Probably murder again. That's all I know. I don't see a time code here.
Did you want to talk
otherwise-
about anything else, like Cusack just being like?
I will.
The man?
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about Cusack. Let me do the sponsors here real quick because I'm
Okay.
on fire and they deserve it today.
Okay.
Ghostbed.com/drinking bros. Sleep so good it's scary.
Perfect month for Ghost Bed, by
Isn't
the
it?
way.
Isn't it? Tell them what we got, Jabes.
We have things.
There it is. 35% off on that flash sale.
35?
35%
Are
off
you
on the flash
sure?
sale. Don't care anymore. Making things up as I go because I don't have a computer. It could be 80% off. You're going to have to find out. Go to
There's no copy in here.
ghostbed.com/drinking bros today because technology
RSLE.
isn't fucking there yet. Okay? I've said it a million times. Doesn't really matter. 94% off on ghostbed.com. You're paying 6% for whatever that is, okay? Is that right? No? What is it? 35? 35% off at ghostbed.com/drinking bros. That's for a bundle package right now. You get that adjustable base, the mattress, pillows, sheets, whatever. You can get that shit, bundle it up, 35% off. Or if you just want 30% off everything in the entire store, just use the promo code Drinking Bros at checkouts. If you have decent credits, I'm not talking about you dirtbags with a 410. Hop on down the road with that bullshit. Get yourself a fucking burner phone, dude, and enjoy your life because you're not getting any discounts over there. But if you have decent credit, 36-month pay-as-you-go program, no interest, and congratulations. You're walking out of there with a brand new mattress set between $35 and $38 a month. Go to ghostbed.com/drinking bros today. Next up, Jabes, who do we got?
We have Cardomax.
Cardomax.
Helping you achieve your max.
Can you tell if I'm on any today?
No.
Or maybe on too much today?
You're on some things.
It's in my It's in my drink.
You're definitely on some things today.
It's in my drink today. I am all hopped up on the Cardomax. I think I accidentally put 2 in there.
Like you forgot?
I thought one of them was an immunity booster, and they were both energy drinks. And now I'm on a 12.
Oh, no.
You want to be on a 12 like me? Go to cardomax.com, cardomax.com. Promo code Nooners will get you 30% off your next 4 bags. Cardomax.com. That's Sean Matson's company. Drinking Bro. In real life,
It's actually
homie.
your next 4 orders.
Very generous lover, yeah.
So the next 4 times that you go there,
Yeah.
you'll be getting 30% off. That's pretty fucking crazy.
It's great.
And you'll get blue raspberry. Get the blue raspberry and pink lemonade. I like the pink lemonade. You're a blue
I like
raz.
the blue raz.
You like the lube raz?
I like the lube raz. I use
They
it as a
haven't
lube.
come out with lube yet, but they're working on
Do it.
it.
Try it anyways. Try it this weekend. Put a little
Don't.
blue raz on that old ding
Don't
dong.
do that.
And see if you got some crazy energy boner where you're just like, oh shit. Like you wake up, you black out after having sex. You wake up, there's just fucking holes in your wall, like this size all over. It's just your boner that was shooting through the wall over and over again. Try it. Throw some on that skin flute at cardomax.com, cardomax.com. Promo code Nooners gets you 30% off your next 4 orders. Let's get into Cusack, baby.
Do it.
All
I
right.
love me some Cusack.
Yeah, well, kind of. So, John.
No, I'm saying my opinion.
No. But I think you love who he used to be. Do you follow his Twitter?
No, I mean I don't love that, but if we're going
It's
going
aggressive.
off, it is aggressive. And look, he's a lonely guy with
Hyper-aggressive.
no wife and kids, and he hangs out with Piven and Lord knows who else. And he just, he's older.
He's lost his mind. He looks great, though. How old is Cusack? He's got to be 60, right? Has to be. He's always looked late 40s anyway, so
Yeah, he's kind of always had an older look.
55.
55.
55,
Okay.
not
Yeah.
bad.
I mean,
bad.
he's that same generation as Cruz and
Yeah.
everyone else.
Yeah.
So here's the deal with Cusack, right? In real life, because I've met him a few times, talked to him. He's a very, very smart guy. Very smart. And he's who you hoped John Cusack would be. I don't know the Twitter John Cusack. Like, that's a whole totally different guy than I met. Now he's just a fucking asshole. He's super, super, super left. And, like, fuck you if you don't agree with me. Like, it's weird. And he's the James Woods of the left, if I can kind of use a good analogy there for right versus left, celebrity-wise, where it's just like, oh, all right, cool. He's always stayed out of the sun everywhere. The times that I met him he was in like a shadowy corner, and it was like, hey, John, come over here. One of his buddies said that, and he would come over, just appear from the darkness like a fucking Dracula.
He's a New Yorker, right?
No, well, he lived in Malibu. So he lived in Malibu for
Eesh.
yeah, exactly. Ish, for like 80 years. And there is one photo of him out on the beach where he's slathered in like 150 SPF. And you're like, oh, all right, cool. I get it. That's how he's maintained his looks for years and years and years, because he still looks great.
Yeah.
He shows up at a White Sox game. They're in the playoffs. But he's a huge Cubs fan. He's a diehard Cubs fan.
Sure.
So he gets confronted by one of the guys from Barstool Sports, who's the White Sox guy, who's like, John, what the fuck, bro? You can play the clip if you want.
Fuck this guy.
Are we allowed to? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy. No volume. Man, technology today, huh? No volume on that?
Fun fact, real quick, about John Cusack while we're bringing this up.
Yeah.
He blocked me on Twitter.
What?
Yeah, I'm blocked by John Cusack.
Because
So-
you're way too conservative, Bob?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, what happened?
I tweeted out a picture. One of my friends found his driver's license on the floor of like a bar, and he has a just insane driver's license photo. I'll show it to you after. But I tweeted out. I was like, "Oh man, John Cusack looks fucking crazy in his photo," and
And he blocked you for that?
yeah, he blocked me for it. Here, I'll show you the photo.
Well, can we?
Maybe
I don't
he,
know
like-
if we can.
You don't have what? Sound?
Ah, Jesus Christ. No sound,
Why
no
would
nothing.
you?
I'm usually like a half hour late because I'm sitting in the parking lot with lawyers. There's plenty of time to set it up.
Why would you block somebody for posting your ID that you left? Maybe
at
you're
a
like
bar.
embarrassed.
Or maybe it's got his real address on it. Bob, was he still living there?
Oh, you did?
Oh, you blocked
of
it?
course
Oh,
he did.
yeah, pop that up on screen
Yeah, he's not.
if you can. I see it.
He's
I see it
not
in one
a-
of those screens. If you just want to click it, just want to click it and post it. Just want to click it and post it. Imagine it in your mind. We should just get a court stenographer just to sit here and just kind of draw shit. Here we go. No. We should
There
get
we
a court
go.
stenographer to come in.
Oh my
and do it.
gosh.
There you go.
Is that on?
Yeah.
He does look crazy, right?
Yeah, but he's fucking Cusack. Like, that's what Cusack
That's
is.
what I
Like,
mean. It's blocked out.
Yeah.
Maybe he was like, "Fuck you for not sending that to me" or something.
Maybe.
Like, if you find somebody's ID,
There we
like, send him the ID, right?
go. So play that Barstool clip if you can get it up there. There we go. So he goes up to Cusack. Cusack doesn't know who he is.
Here, how much? Hey,
I can't collect it in the movie.
I know you did,
And you
but
can't tell me where I collect wherever I want.
Yeah.
He was the first baseman in 1983.
Friend, you know?
No, Mike Squires.
Mike Squires.
That means you're on.
Take the mask off at this point, bro.
That's not
You know who Lamar Hoyt was? Lamar Hoyt.
Yeah, of course I
You know
know.
who Oscar Gamble was?
Yes.
I know all those guys.
I know all those guys too.
I think
But I mean, you can't. It's all about.
I made a movie about it.
Half the fun about being a fan is being miserable. You can't just go to the Cubs side when.
I went to the ballparks growing up.
But that doesn't count. You can't do that. That's like against the rules. That's the best part of having in Chicago is that you got two teams to root for.
We'll have to agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree, I guess, but I think it's
You have to live with that.
it stinks.
That guy sucks.
That guy sucks.
That guy sucks.
What echelon? He's in the Sea Org of fucking Barstool, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy sucks.
Who is he?
He covers the Chicago sports teams for Barstool and everything else. Cusack's
little-
exactly right, okay? Now, the one thing he didn't mention in there is, hey, motherfucker, I played a White Sox in one of the greatest baseball movies of all
Does he
time.
not
He
meant-
did, no, he dropped it.
Oh, he did
dropped
drop
it,
it.
yeah.
Okay,
He
good.
goes, I made a movie about him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
He's just like talking.
It was a little garbled, but
He's
yeah.
very Cusack, so he's like talking very, hey, man,
Yeah.
man. I played the movie. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you can't really understand, but it's so calm, right?
Yes.
And collected.
Yes.
He's taller.
Yep.
He's right up on his like bill. The guy has to look. It was perfect.
It's perfect. So here's my point of this.
Good for
that
you.
guy in that video, that's the guy that I knew, right? I don't know the Twitter guy who's fucking crazy now. That's the guy I knew, and everything is so calm and measured and everything else. And yeah, I'll tell the story. Fuck it. A friend of mine who was in 8 Men Out with him, who you love in real life, very popular ice skating movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I asked him just endless questions, once we became bros, because he was cool. And I was like, all right, great. 8 Men Out, one of my favorite movies of all time. Tell me everything. Tell me everything about 8 Men Out. I got to know these fucking stories. And he goes, bro, craziest fucking movie of all time to shoot. You'll never meet a cast that was on more drugs and alcohol every night. He goes, there was nights where it was like 9 nights in a row. He was like, dude, Sheen, Ray Liotta, like all these guys. He goes, none of them slept, dude. And it was fucking nuts. And I was like, well, what about Cusack? And he goes, dude, Cusack, just to be in the boys club and not leave, because you know what happens on movie sets. If you're not hanging out partying, you're the fucking loser who's going
Right.
to bed, falling asleep first at the sleepover. They were like, dude, Cusack would do all of the things, but it was always calm, measured, and then he'd quietly dip out at the end of the night. So he was still in everything. Everybody still loved him and respected him. And he was the guy. Like, he was the measured, calm guy that could still party, hold
like,
his shit together.
Handle a little bit of coke.
Never saw him
Yeah.
fucking sloppy, everything else. Like, he's exactly that guy in that video today. And that's why I love the video. I just hate who he is on Twitter and what he believes in, but whatever, man.
Yeah, but
That's-
Twitter's not a real place. Do you know what I mean?
Best quote in that Chappelle special.
Yeah, but Twitter's not a real place. Like,
not.
if you met Cusack, he wouldn't start like quoting, like talking to you about politics.
I
Probably.
wonder, I don't know. It's one of those things where, look, when we had fucking Scaramucci on, I think he was going to talk about some anti-vax rant. Like, you never know. I don't know. Either way, here's what I would have liked to have seen out of John Cusack, because he's so rich, and I love all of his films. I'm a huge John Cusack movie fan, not the real life fan, and I'm able to separate the art from the people. Same with Post Malone. I still like Post Malone's music, even though he was a fucking shitbag. Whatever. With this, here's what my wish would have been for somebody like Cusack, is to just live off of how cool you were, have videos pop up like this occasionally, and everybody still think you're John Cusack, and no one know anything about you.
There was a blind item rumor that he was hooking up with Lena Dunham.
No, that is blind. Or he is blind.
It was a lot of people.
No,
saying
I
that.
can tell you this, dude. He's always gotten the most choice USDA approved fucking ass in America everywhere he goes because he's still John Cusack. I will not
Back
buy
in the
into
day, like,
no.
Just
Now
saying. No, I'm saying like not Lena Dunham right now.
you could get me Lena Dunham at any age, and that's still not appropriate. Like there is not one thing that is attractive about that lady.
No. But
Like even Chrissy Teigen, who I hate her almost as equally as Lena Dunham. You're still going home with Chrissy Teigen. You're gonna bitch about it the next day, but like you're still doing that where you're like, fuck me. I mean, I guess you're not doing that with Lena Dunham, where it's just like it's Lena Dunham for Christ's sakes. Mm-hmm. No,
I know.
Like,
It was a lot of blind.
you've
items
always
in
been
that.
hot, so it doesn't really fucking matter.
No, I haven't.
Was there a period you weren't?
Yeah.
Did I know you?
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, dude. I've known you coming up next week? I think a week from today. Will be 10 years. You and I have been together for 10 total years. Married for 7, dated for 3 or whatever it
I
is.
think it's 8.
Yeah. Oh shit, is it 8? Yeah, it is 8. Dated for 2. You're right.
Yeah, because 7 was rough.
10, yeah.
Wait, you guys?
And I was like, oh, the 7-year itch is real, huh? But we made it to 8.
We made it. Made it
What?
to 8.
you got together 10 years ago. You met 10 years ago.
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
That's very suspicious timing.
Yeah, with the technology going
With
down.
Steve Jobs.
With his death, did you guys kill Steve Jobs together? Is that how you met?
Steve Jobs dies,
That
and
was a
we
beautiful
carry it on.
callback, Giorgio.
Yeah,
Beautiful
You're really
callback.
firing on all cylinders today.
Yeah, but 10 years. I've never not seen you hot, so when was it? When was that period for you?
Everything before 20, 18, 19.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
20, wait, what? 2018?
No, everything before I was. Like
Oh,
19,
oh.
20
Got
is
it,
when
got
it
it,
started
okay.
to like shed off.
Okay, got it.
Just drinking and not having money to eat and stuff helped. But everything before that, yeah, it really just stayed on. It was like, is this a like, there was no, it wasn't like water weight. It was
Yeah,
just like,
sure.
it looked like it, but it just wasn't going away.
Yeah.
So
That's
but like,
that's what I wish
it's
would have
not-
happened with Cusack. And like, look, for me personally, and I'm going to live in this statement. I've said this forever, and I will repeat it again. I think this show has been great. I think Drinking Bros has been great. All of that stuff, right? I think Drinking Bros Sports will one day be great. And with
No,
that,
it is great. It's just the world will find out that it's great.
yeah. But it's being consistent and then putting the time in. Like, it has not been around for very long, so I'm not going to bitch about it.
Sure.
Like, and I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, we need fucking success overnight. No, you got to build up to it. You got to build up to be a barstool, and that's fine. I don't mind the hard work. However, when it starts to slip and it all is just like really going downhill, then I'm just going to give a tip of the cap. No more social media, no more nothing. And it's like, whatever the memories that you had while listening to these shows and enjoying movies and books and all that other stuff, live in those, and I will fucking disappear off the face of the earth. Maybe you'll catch me in a video like this talking shit to somebody and be like, oh, fuck, that was the Ross I remember, the same dude.
Right.
Not whoever I became on fucking Twitter later on down the road.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy shit like that. And I enjoyed John Cusack in real life.
Just
It was
his
a
like
really-
voice and how he's like dressing him down. I really liked it.
He's really funny and smart in real life as well. And like that's the guy that I loved. I do not like the Twitter guy.
It sounds just like exactly like one of his characters, though, right? When he's talking to that guy,
Oh yeah.
it was everything.
It's great. Like that's what you want. That's what you want, Jabes. Yeah, but that fucking cruise shit, dude. God, how fucking depressing. God damn it, man. That's gonna live with me.
It's fine. The next time you see him, he's gonna look exactly the way you guys want him to, and it'll be fine.
It's not that.
And you'll realize that, like,
I don't
all
mind that
of this,
Cruz
but
looks
you'll
like this.
realize that all of this is smoke and mirrors. All of it. And by the way, who is it? Charlize Theron or whatever. Who are the people that are like, I'm doing a no makeup picture?
Yeah.
They could never. They could never be brave enough to go out the way fucking Cruz did.
Yeah.
They still have makeup on. Don't lie to me. And you have a filter, but you're like, fresh-faced Charlize bears it all.
Bears it all.
You're not. It's because we've all tricked guys long enough to think that, like, a little bit of makeup is no makeup. They're like, I like when you wear no makeup. You're like, cool, I've never not worn makeup.
No.
You've actually never seen my fresh face. So
No need.
no, and it's a curtain that we like to just keep you guys on the other side.
Mine either, barely. Look, you do what you can, dude. You try to look as best you can. It's entertainment. That's showbiz, baby.
Yeah.
Come on. Shatner's flight has been delayed, by the way, for the cock rocket. When's he getting back on that big, beautiful dick again? Did they reset it yet?
And why is it delayed?
I'm not sure. That should scare the shit out of him.
Pilot strike. Yeah.
For sure. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for
right?
Southwest. It was a Southwest pilot who was doing it.
The first headline I found is Blue Origin launch time delay extends wait for a quote terrified William Shatner.
Yeah, you should be. You should be. I wouldn't go up.
I would. Fuck it.
Of course you would. You
It's
like.
Shatner.
Yep.
He's got to die in space, dude. He's got to die in space. If anybody's going to do it.
Well, this gives him time to get his affairs in order.
If your biggest success was Star Trek, right, of all time, right? Because everybody still is Captain Kirk.
Nah, it's probably Orbits.
Well, financially it is. But
I thought it was Priceline.
Priceline. It's Priceline, by the way.
Either way.
Priceline, he made
Either way.
a gajillion dollars. But as
Thank
far
you.
as fame-wise, to get him to be William Shatner was Star Trek. I think it's a nice cap on your life of like, all right, great. You're dying in space, and that's how you went out. Pretty beautiful. It's a pretty beautiful ending. You know?
Sure. With Rocket Man playing and shit.
Yeah, dude. It'd be
Yeah.
like fucking whoever those people tell me to go back to the new guy. It's like if I got knocked out by a high school bully and died, be like, oh shit, way to go, dude. Full fucking send there. Full fucking send.
No.
He would actually be the first American to die in space.
Really? Come
yeah,
on.
instead of like on the way or something like
Yeah,
this.
I need that applause. I need that fucking applause, dude. Yeah. Do it for your country. I don't want it to be some fucking idiot, dude, who I just don't trust that died in space and then they get all the fucking glory and their family gets all the glory. I want it to be Shatner to die in space. And I say that lovingly.
Yeah,
Right?
and I would hope that he feels the same. Because
He
he's
does.
going to. Yeah.
He does feel the same.
Oh, okay.
So let's go. Queen Elizabeth, by the way, 95 years old. James. Then this is the opposite of Tom Cruise, is why I bring this up, okay?
Okay.
She was photographed in public without her walking stick, a.k.a. cane. It's very kind of them to call it a walking stick at 95, and they said she looks vibrant and healthy, and she's doing great. Are we really praising this? Like, she needs that stick. Okay, if she goes down, broken leg, dead.
Why not have the stick?
Don't really know.
Oh, it's right off to the side though.
It says it's a rare outing. Can you put it up there, Bob? It's a rare outing.
It's literally right off to the side.
I'm seeing all stick here.
We're seeing every photo has stick. I would put Queen Elizabeth no stick.
No stick, dude.
Yeah.
Put her no stick.
Oh, did you really put no stick? Yeah. Yeah. With rare outing without her. What are you talking about? Oh, because it's not touching the ground? Or wait.
Not touching the ground.
No.
touching
No.
the
Ross,
not
what are
dual
you
sticking.
talking about, dude? Did you just make that up? You don't have a computer anyways.
I just made it up.
Okay, anyways,
I don't have a
she
computer.
always has her stick. I think the more interesting story.
So spotted using walking stick for first
Yeah,
time.
now the story is that she is using it.
She is using it?
Yeah.
The beauty of it is I made it up anyways. I don't
God
care if
damn
she's
it.
using the goddamn stick or not.
What's the Sea Ranch?
Thank you. Thank you. I don't have a computer, so I'm just making up stories.
So Bob, there was never any time that she didn't have the stick.
So, well, it's fucked up that he said that because, like, it literally, this story's from yesterday? What day is it? From today, it's like Queen Elizabeth spotted using one for the first time.
Oh, using one for the first time.
Yeah, and he just pulled that out of his ass that she wasn't using one for the...
No, he read it somewhere, but he doesn't read to the end.
Well, I'm a very Ray Charles.
He literally doesn't ever read to the end.
I do not have a computer. This is Ray Charles.
No,
I'm
but
going
you
in blind
read
today.
What did it happen last
I
time?
got one real time.
He was doing a story. He was doing a story about that fugitive guy. And he was like, well, he was at the World Series, the playoff game. You're like,
I got a woman.
shut up.
Ray Charles, dude. I got nothing today. I got nothing today. I don't have a computer. That doesn't really matter. Charlie Sheen just died of AIDS.
No.
Rest in peace, Charlie. We are all praying
He
for
doesn't
you
even
and your family.
have any AIDS anymore. What about Demi Gelato?
Oh, you want to pull up now that's a real thing. Demi Gelato we talked about last night.
And Demi Gelato,
A
not
little bit.
mine.
She doesn't like
that's
the
Justin Martindale's joke.
She
but-
wants to get rid of the term
So the
aliens because
singer-
it's disrespectful to
the singer and
actual
actor who
extraterrestrials.
identifies as non-binary, that's important to say in every article, okay? We need to know that. Has a docuseries.
Hang on. Them. Okay, now continue. That's what she goes by now. It's them.
This is going to be hard for me
Yeah.
because I'm not good at grammar anyways.
Pronouns.
Just in general.
Yeah. Them.
Peacock titled Unidentified with Demi Lovato. Okay.
There we go.
In which they explore what life there may be beyond the planet. And who better to do that, right, than Demi Gelato. In an interview with Pedestrian, I love the Pedestrian.
Yeah.
Read it every day.
Yeah.
That's where I get my news. Lovato explained that they do not believe that the beings from another planet mean to harm humans. Okay, and why? Do you know that? So I really think if there's anything out there that would want to do that to us, it would have happened by now. That's what I said. But I think that we have to stop calling them aliens.
Yes.
Because aliens is a derogatory term for anything. That's why I like to call them ETs.
Yeah.
The word alien, when used in reference to immigrants, are those who come from other countries.
There you go.
Can you put up definition of alien?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Lovato told the publication that the purpose of the series is to give an understanding of how much we need to take care of our planet and how much we need to learn how to expand our consciousness.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Alien. For those of you who don't know what this word is it says an adjective. No, that's not real.
It's both. I mean, it can be
It's
an
a
adjective
noun
or a
as well.
noun.
Yeah.
Not familiar or like other things you have known different from what you were used to.
So that's the sort of like in common saying definition that
Sure.
Miriam's given, and this is like the full like standard definition. And also here's the noun definition down here. So they have and the verb definition.
Let's go with that noun because that's
All right.
what she's referring to
Yeah.
here. A person who is not of a particular group or place. A foreign-born resident who has not been naturalized and is still a subject or citizen
Okay.
of a foreign country.
No, that's 1A and 1B.
Yep.
Right.
What's 2?
2 is extraterrestrial.
Right.
A movie about an invasion of Earth by monstrous aliens.
3, exotic scene.
Yeah, Russian thistle.
So I just really like that she's attacking the really important issues
yeah.
that affect all of us. Fucking crazy.
I
That
honestly
we're worried. Yeah.
Absolute utter insanity.
she's not helping anyone.
No.
Right.
No.
Like this has got to be like actively counterproductive to anything. It's like it's like the equivalent of like some right-wing guy, like, posting some crackpot theory that proves evolution isn't real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, and like they trot him out
Yeah, and
to
you're
like prove that whole side's insane.
thanks. That helps no one.
Right.
What now? Oh, that changes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that she can say it with a straight face, right? Again, I wasn't in the interview, but I'm guessing she did, right? I'm guessing she said this like deadpan.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
She said it seriously. So the interview was with this Australian fucking thing, and it was serious. It was a serious interview. So she wasn't fooling around. She had no shenanigans or tomfoolery up her sleeves, and she's here now. They are here, by meaning the aliens and her other person that is living inside her body, that she refers to as they, him, her, she, them, why, or all of them are there and they believe in this. And I
I just think she's a baiter.
we need to salute her.
I just think she's baits people. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, she's not.
Like even with everything, she's just like
she wants the victim.
no, it's baiting people. So like you get people, even with the non-binary or everything that she does, it's to like get a certain community on her side for no other reason than they're just like, all right, I mean, sure.
Yeah. So with Demi Gelato, dude, we're all done.
I just wonder what
she's
is gonna
die.
happen with that.
Over under on my bookie. They're not posting odds like that, but they should. MyBookie.com promo code Drinking Bros doubles your deposits. Where I won $13,000 off of this weekend. I will say this: they should put up a death list of celebrities. I've got Demi Lovato at an over-under of 5 years before she offs herself because the world is too fucking big for her. And I think she's going down. It's going to be a crazy OD, and the assistant will wipe the place clean. Mac Miller style, that is my prediction. But unlike Mac Miller, he was just taking a couple poppers, a couple pills to have fun. Didn't mean to. I think Hershey's just going to fucking end it. And that's my guess. So, I don't know. How about a Fresca? Huh?
Yeah.
Fun day, kids. Go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. It's all these people care about. The advertisers, iTunes, the ratings, the charts, the singing, the dancing, all of it. Go there and do it. I felt better blind today. I might never have a computer again.
Okay.
Making up stories is fun. We learned nothing today, which is what you get when you tune into this program Tuesdays and Thursdays, okay? You're going to get nothing to go home with, okay? Listen right before Thanksgiving and then tell all your idiot family members all the lies that I've said today, okay? And see if they believe them. They probably will because they're dumb and they don't read either. And that's where we are, okay? Toby Keith is dead. Charlie Sheen died today. The queen is stickless out there, all right? Walking through the streets. Doing robot dances, the whole shit. Fun time, Jabes. And it's been 10 years. You've never not been hot.
Thank you.
So congratulations to that. You're really doing it. Look hot today.
Thanks.
Yeah. Is that a Garth Brooks shirt you're wearing?
Yeah. It's spooky season.
Ooh.
Nothing scarier than Garth Brooks.
Man, I wrote this song about my dad, and hard work is with a log and a fucking can of propane, and that's what America was built on. What the fuck, Garth? What are you talking about? Play the hits. Shut the fuck up. Eat another goddamn bowl of potato salad from Trisha Yearwood and play the fucking hits, Garth. That's all I want. Is your fat ass flying above me all over the stadium. Put one of the best concerts on in America, but you canceled in Austin. Come back. I'll pay all the money and I'll sit front row so your fucking 280-pound body can go over my head over and over again. I'm all in on Garth. Just don't tell me a sad story about your dad in America and hard work, okay? I love you. I love all of you. For Jesse Wiseman, a.k.a. The Jables, I'm Ross Patterson. This is the Revolucion. Buenos tardes, everyone.
Good afternoon.